Good morning, good morning. Happy Wednesday. Trust me, bro. What's up, Wilkie? Hey, Millis, how's your coin versus coin deal going? Who's winning? Is it the penny? Weren't you high on the penny? You said the penny was disrespected. The dime is ahead by one. All right. I destroyed the coin. I think I beat the coin every week since we started doing it. I don't know what the coin did last week, honestly. I got 2 out of 3 last week, though. So, unless the coin got all 3 right last week, then I beat the coin last week, too. The first week, me and the coin tied, and every week since then, I've won, as far as I know. So all that really tells you is that I'm slightly smarter than a coin. Not by much. By about, well, let's see here. By about 25%. No, I don't know. I don't know where Volusia is. Vandy Dandy keeps in touch with him because he lives over there in Asia too. And they talk to each other on WhatsApp or whatever it is. And he said that Volusia has like a different, I guess, work schedule now, or he's doing something other than just work, so he's not able to stay up till 1 and 2 a.m. to come on the midday show because he's 12 hours ahead of us. So, but no, I would like to hear from him. Penny or dime would destroy me. I do 3 picks a week, and over the past 4 weeks, I'm over 70%. So I doubt any of those coins are over 70%. Now, I don't know. I could lose all 3 this week. 70% is a high number. Also, I don't just bet 3 games a week, so if I just bet those 3 games that I pick against the coin every week, I'd be way up. But usually on Saturday, I make 6, 7, 8 bets. So the more bets you make, the less chance you have of winning. Speaking of bets, did anyone see McAfee's crash out tweet about old white people and ESPN producers not hating him? You mean not liking him? No, I didn't. I don't know if you did you mean not? Oh, about them hating him. Okay. No, I didn't see that, but that sounds funny. Was it on his show? If it was on his show, I probably can't play it because he'll get me for copyright violation. I might be able to play the audio. Oh, it was a tweet. I could find that. Let me look at my Twitter account. I don't think I follow him, but I can change that. I don't know when he made this tweet. I'm looking. He tweets 100 times a day. I don't know. Oh, I don't have Instagram, so. Let's speaking of betting though, let's look here. Some of these lines. We went over a lot of these on the Lunch Money show on Monday. Yeah, see the thing about Pat McAfee, he's in sort of a unique situation where he can criticize ESPN. He's not employed by ESPN. I mean, I guess he is for Game Day. I guess they could fire him from Game Day, but they don't own the Pat McAfee show. They just license it. So he allows them to broadcast his show on their network, but they don't own that show. So that's the reason he took that deal. And so they don't have it. They can't do anything to him. I guess they could pull the show off the air, but he's still getting paid for it. So, where are we at here? Ole Miss is a 4.5-point favorite. I mean, a 4.5-point underdog. And Lane Kiffin was on in his press conference crying about how Brent Venables' defense is very good at stealing signs. Well, didn't change your signs. All he's really admitting is that Brent Venables' defensive staff is better at film study than they are. Because that's where they're learning the signals, is in film study. But I do like Oklahoma to win that game. I don't know about 4.5, though. I don't know about 4.5. Virginia at 10.5. Lock. It was 10. It's going to continue to go up. North Carolina sucks. This is a crazy line here. UCLA is a 25.5 point underdog to Indiana. I think I would take UCLA at the points. I think they'll cover that. I think they'll lose the game, but I think they'll cover the 25.5. I'm scared to bet any Georgia Tech game. I just don't. I mean, obviously I would pick Georgia Tech to beat Syracuse. Syracuse sucks without Angeli, but I don't know. Anytime they have these big lines, they're big favorites, they don't ever seem to cover. So I think I might have bet one Georgia Tech game all year. I just don't trust them to cover. Arkansas is a favorite against Auburn. Holy shit. What's going on there? That seems like a trap. Another lock right here, Alabama. I already bet that game, but I bet it at 12. It's 12.5 now. Alabama 12.5 point favorite. I think they're going to slaughter South Carolina. I do. Here we go. Bandy dandy at Missouri and Vanderbilt. That's a tough one there. That's a tough one there. Two good teams. And you got Vanderbilt as a 2.5 point favorite, and that's about what you get, about a field goal for home field advantage. So Vegas really believes this is about a pick'em game, even matchup on a neutral field. I guess you got to give the edge to Vanderbilt here, but I don't know, man. That's going to be a good one. That's going to be a good one. What time's that at? That might be the game. Clemson doesn't play this week, so 3:30. That might be the game. That might be the time slot that I stream this week. Is the 3:30 time slot. I don't know yet for sure, but that'll probably be it. Because I want to see that game. Missouri, Vanderbilt, and what's these other games that are on? Alabama, South Carolina. BYU, Iowa State. That's another good one at that time slot. So, yeah. Another good one at 3:30, Illinois and Washington. Another good one, well, not really a good one, but anytime NC State gets their brains beat in, which I think they will, that's always fun to watch. That's at 3:30. Yeah. Cincinnati, a 4-point favorite against Baylor. Oh. Where Cincinnati's ranked. I like the upset on that one. I'd probably take Baylor +4. Look at this. Texas Tech, almost a 38.5 points favored over Oklahoma State. Damn. Baylor has no defense, but yet they're only an underdog by 4 points on the road. Look at the over-under on that game, 66.5. So it's going to be a shootout is what they're predicting. Probably will be. Some big spreads this week, man. Oregon, 32.5 point favorite over Wisconsin. Of course, Wisconsin's terrible. They'll probably cover that, actually. Miami, a 30.5 point favorite over Stanford. I would take Stanford in the points there. I would. I could see Miami winning this by 24, 28. Winning big, but not covering. And by the way, how many away games has Miami had this year? One? What the hell? Every game they play is at home. I know one of them was considered a neutral site game. The Notre Dame game, I guess, was considered a neutral site game, but it was still in Hard Rock, so that's a home game. I like A&M to beat LSU. I'll bet that one. That's one of the three I picked. The three I picked were Pittsburgh minus 6.5. It's NC State, Alabama minus 12 against South Carolina, and A&M minus 2.5 against LSU. That was my three picks. I also like Tennessee to beat Kentucky by more than 8.5. There you go. In case you were wondering. Re-up on coaches, polish off them natty trophies, redevelop, restock the shelf, Dabo. Yeah, well, I think he's definitely going to fire Garrett Riley after this year. He's been pretty critical of the offense all year, and the offensive play calling and the personnel choices. Sounds to me like Garrett Riley's going to be out the door. But as far as some of these position coaches, I don't. It makes it hard to fire them when they're your friends and they played for you. That's the problem with hiring them in the first place, like Spiller and Boulware. So, Tom Allen's not going anywhere, though. Allen needs to have a chance to get his guys in there and the kind of players that he recruits in there. He even said that yesterday. He kind of threw his players under the bus. Said that what he looks for defensive players when he recruits is speed and length. And he said that when I came here, that's not what was here. So I guess that's what he had at Penn State whenever they had a top 5 defense. I don't know about Matt Luke either. Offensive line hasn't improved one iota since he got hired. That's shocking too. Anyway, StreamYard is open. Well, Garrett Riley was he was sought after by a lot of teams because of the offense they had at TCU that year, where they went to the national championship game. But that was an anomaly. They put up a bunch of points against Big 12 defenses that year, but when they started playing against, out of conference against good defenses like in the national championship game, they got absolutely destroyed. He doesn't like to run the ball. He runs an air raid system, a watered-down version of it. I know what you're saying, Jay, but I mean, Clemson's defense was pretty bad last year. That's why Wes Goodwin got fired. To think that Tom Allen's going to come in there with these same exact coaches on the staff and all the same players and just wave a magic wand and fix it, I think that's a little bit naive by the fans to think that he's just going to come in there and snap his fingers and fix everything. I mean, even when Brent Venables went to Oklahoma, it took him a couple years, 2-3 years to get that defense to where it is now. You know? What's up, Anthony? What's up, Noah? Special shout out to Rec Talk and Sea Dog. I wasn't able to do the ACC show last night, so they did it over on Rec Talk's channel. Pete, I have a question. If you worked for Dollar General and had a shitty boss and they called you in on your day off, would you go in? I don't know if it's a requirement to go in on your off days. I guess that depends on how badly... I guess it depends on your financial situation. You know, if you can afford to quit and look for another job, then yeah. But if not, then sometimes you have to do shit you don't want to do. The other option is just to lie to him and be like, yeah, I would come in, bro, but I'm out of town. Sorry. You know? What's he gonna do, come to your house? Look for you? Want to see my suit I wore to the wedding this past weekend? Sure. First of all, what kind of friends do you have that they're getting married on a college football weekend? I try to tell y'all, Jamie. Jackpot needs to get on that. People always think I'm crazy when I say that Buffalo Wild Wings has the best cheeseburgers. I'm not lying. They're all good too. They got my favorite one's the Hatch chili cheeseburger, but even just a regular all-American cheeseburger is good too. Tennessee finally beat Arkansas and then lost to Bama. Well, Alabama's just better. In Colorado for a cousin's wedding today. Well, that's fine. Look, that's acceptable. If it's during the week, is the wedding today, Nate? I mean, getting married on a Wednesday is kind of weird, but if it's on a Wednesday, that's acceptable. That gives you time to travel back to Nebraska in time to see the Nebraska game on Saturday and all the other games on Saturday. Pete, can you Venmo me? I'm at the dentist and need new teeth. No. Nate can't keep a stable job because he's always in other states. He does travel a lot. Nate is kind of a traveler. He's always going somewhere, isn't he? I travel a lot too, but it's usually during the summertime, and I don't go like on extravagant week-long vacations or anything. Like I'm going to like somewhere around here, like North Carolina or Tennessee or Florida, like somewhere within a 5-hour drive for a long weekend or something. I do go to Vegas every January for 5 days, but you are a traveling fool. You and Lou should do a live stream together in the same room if Georgia and Clemson ever make the national championship. Yeah, that makes it a little bit difficult because if Clemson's in the national championship, I'm streaming it on my channel for sure. And he's going to be streaming it on his channel for sure, so... I don't see that happening anytime soon anyway. Yeah, Sleet is now doing videos where he wears a mask because he just got all his teeth pulled out. That's what Scooby's referring to. Which is nothing wrong with getting your teeth fixed, I mean, but... Clemson fell off so hard they may not be on YouTube by the time that happens. Well, I'm not leaving YouTube because Clemson sucks, if that's what you're saying. But what you're saying is I might be dead? I guess that's possible. I could die any day now, actually. Best chili cheeseburger. I don't even know what Zestos is. Does anybody know what that is? That must, I don't know. We don't have that here. Never heard of it. I'm also going hiking in a half an hour. Nate. When Nate came down here to stay with me for a week last year, there's like a mile and a half walk that I do. We have miles and miles and miles of walking trails throughout this community that I live in. But anyway, there's one little route that I take. It's not even a mile and a half. Nate, you can hardly make it through that, buddy. What do you mean you're going hiking? He was dragging there towards the end.
Right, was he dragging a wagon or?
I don't know if he was dragging a wagon. He was dragging something. I said, hey, Nate, you want to do another lap? And he's like, no. I said, yeah. You're looking kind of hurt, bro. Oh. Anyway, have fun on your hike, Nate. Where do you say he was, in Colorado?
Yeah.
Nate, don't eat the gummies. Whatever you do, make sure whatever kind of gummy bears you eat are just regular gummy bears. You know how they do in Colorado? Yeah. Everything's got weed in it. You got to ask them. You know how people are like allergic to gluten or whatever, think they're allergic to gluten, and everywhere they go, is there gluten in that? Is there gluten in that? Yeah, that's what you got to do when you go to Colorado. You got to go, is there weed in this? You know, you might just go thinking you're going to get to the ice cream shop to get an ice cream cone, and before you know it, eat the ice cream cone and you're on Jupiter 30 minutes later. Avoid butter. It's the same way in Montana. What is the weed? I'm only 19. I'll die before Tennessee wins a natty at football. That's probably not true. Yeah, I don't think that's true. I mean, I don't think they're winning one this year. You know, when Dabo took the job at Clemson in 2008, if somebody would have told you, okay, within the next 10 years, Clemson's going to win 2 national titles, nobody would have believed you.
Right. Well, it took Georgia 41 years, so.
Yeah, it took Clemson 35 years from their last one till the next one. So it's only been, what, so 1998. Watch how I do this, Vic. It's 2025.
Mm-hmm.
So 25 years ago is 2000. Right?
Right.
So 1998 was 2 years more than that. So that's 27 years, Vic.
Yeah.
Yeah, 27 years. What's up, shoot 'em? But all it really takes is one magical season. You never know what's going to happen.
Yeah.
That's all it takes. Oh no, here he is. What's up, Nate?
Yeah, kind of like how sometimes, one night is all it takes. But
what do you mean by that?
I don't know.
What do you mean by one night?
Vic?
Do you not know?
I mean, sometimes you know, one night is enough to have a kid. I mean, but
oh yeah,
like, like a one night stand.
Oh.
Yeah. It definitely only takes one night for that. Yep.
So yeah, I am in a hotel right now, but I'm still waiting for my parents and my grandparents, and also my grandparents also live in Colorado, they're used to hiking and stuff. So,
Where are you going hiking at?
it's a trail across from our hotel. It's in Littleton. So basically Denver area. So yeah, I can show you.
I've never been to, I mean, I've been to the airport in Denver, but I've never been, so I don't know where anything's at over there. I mean.
It's okay. I mean, I'm in the airport too, but
Yeah.
I've been here plenty times, a lot of times, just because I have my dad's side of family here. I mean, here, let's turn this camera around.
So where are you going hiking? Not the name of the town, but like where in the mountains?
So basically,
You're just gonna walk over that hill right there?
No. Well, there's I guess stores. There's.
Well, as soon as he gets to the good part, now I can't. Now it's freezing up on him.
Yeah, he walked outside.
He walked outside
and lost the Wi-Fi.
Yeah. Is that what you did, Nate? Are you on Wi-Fi there?
Was on Wi-Fi, but
Yeah, but now you're not.
I'm outside.
You walk outside and
Yeah.
But yeah.
All right, go resume.
So yeah, over that, I guess bluff or mountain. I don't know this mountain.
Bluff. That's definitely not a bluff.
I don't know.
The opposite of a bluff.
Well, that's a mountain over there.
Yeah, that's a mountain back there. What's in front of you looks more like a hill.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Yeah.
I don't know. But yeah. So basically, I walked from here to 20 minutes to the trail by myself last night. I'm not gonna do it right now. Gotta wait for my family. But it was actually a pretty good trail. I mean, I didn't do the whole trail. I just did like a sneak peek of it, like a quarter of it, because I had to come back to meet my grandma and my parents.
Okay, so what you're saying is where you're going hiking is right where that camera's pointing over there.
Basically, yeah.
So you're just gonna walk over that hill and then call it a hike.
No, not walk over. There's a trail in between it. Like there's two mountains or hills. And there's a trail that is between them.
Okay. So all right.
Yeah.
So you're just going on a walk is what you're doing. You're not hiking.
Yeah, basically. Well, I call it a hike. Because I and live in Nebraska, there's no freaking.
A hike is you turn them back around and show us those mountains off in the distance to the right there.
Right here?
Yeah, over there. That's hiking. No, back behind that, even further away. It's being blocked by that column.
Oh, then let's go over first.
See that right back there? That mountain? Yeah, that's hiking. See back there? Yeah, that's hiking.
Yeah, I no doubt about it. I think. Well, the thing is, I don't have the stuff for like the hiking, but
you don't have the stuff. What do you mean, like a walking stick?
Yeah,
a walking stick or those backpack hiking spikes.
Those little spikes. It's like
you don't need spikes.
Like the skiing sticks.
Like this, kind of ski sticks for like backpacking.
See, when I go hiking up where Millis lives, Table Rock.
Yeah.
Now that's well, they got different trails, but they, anywhere from like 4 mile hike up the mountain to I think the longest one's like 8 miles.
8 miles.
Yeah, it's pretty rough.
Am I back?
And it's steep too. I mean, you're climbing a lot. It's not just walking. It's steep. Oh, anyway.
Well, but yeah.
What is it? What's that building right there? What's that building? Yeah, right there. You don't know.
Well, that's a hotel.
So I guess it must be another hotel over there.
Yeah, I mean, I'm in a suburb of Denver, so I mean, it's like
Denver.
I don't know. It's we have I don't know. It's just we usually go. I'm actually to be honest, I actually thought about this. I'm actually I talked to my friends that live in Omaha that I am close with.
Oh.
I was thinking talking into do a ski trip, just us.
A ski trip?
Yeah, in Colorado somewhere.
Have you ever been skiing before, Nate?
I have actually.
Okay.
Now, my parents said they probably wouldn't want to. If you guys want to drive to like through the mountains, just because in winter it's going to be hard to, I guess, just drive through the mountains with the snow and stuff. But yeah, it does get thick snow over here. But and also I've been skiing like I think twice. I think in my lifetime. I think one time I was in my t-shirt.
You were skiing in a t-shirt?
Oh yeah.
What?
I mean, I'm so yeah, I was skiing out with a t-shirt with a, I guess, golden, like Vegas Golden Knights t-shirt, and I was skiing like a whatever you call it, like a professional, and
you were skiing like a professional. Yeah, okay.
in my terms, but
skiing is fun. I've been a couple times.
It is.
It is fun.
It's but yeah, if you ever visit Colorado, if you like have time to, I think it's worth it.
I would love to go out to Colorado. Yeah.
Yeah. Now in like Denver area, I mean, it may look like a little like this, but if you go like a little west,
I don't know that I'd go to if I was going to visit. If I would go to Denver though.
Right. My dad doesn't really.
I mean, what is there really to do in Denver? I mean,
well, I'm sure there's a lot to do. I want to see the I want to be in the country.
Rocky Mountains.
I'd rather go get like a cabin or something like that.
A little bit west, a little bit west to get like mountain ranges, but like Breckenridge is a good one. Breckenridge, Colorado is a good.
I've been to Colorado. Yeah, I went to it was Georgetown. So they have a
Georgetown's good.
Like they had like a railroad, so like a train you can ride through the mountains. So
what about it? Boulder's nice, isn't it?
Yeah, Boulder's like a little bit northwest of Denver, but yeah.
I mean, it's not near as big as Denver, so that's good.
No, it's just college town, so
yeah.
It's a home. I guess home for now of the Deons. So.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, it's been a pretty good trip so far. We're going home on Sunday, I think. So.
Oh, so you are gonna miss football?
No. The wedding's on today, so I won't miss the football game.
You just gotta
watch it.
You gotta watch it in the hotel.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch it at my aunt's house.
Are you growing a mustache, Nate?
Yeah.
Yeah. Are you using that same mustache cream that Rec Talk uses?
Yeah, it was the King's Ransom?
Yeah, King's Ransom.
I need to buy some, but I need I mean, it's kind of hold on. As I was saying,
you're starting to look like a cop a little bit. You got the shaved head and the mustache going. You're starting to look like a cop.
But yeah, I mean, I'll actually
All right. I don't know what he's doing.
Coming on.
Well, there's Nate, everybody. Gave us a nice view of the hotel parking lot. That was amazing.
Yeah.
And a building across the street from the parking lot, which he had no idea what it was. And a walking trail between two hills.
Yeah, that we couldn't even
that
see.
we couldn't even see. Have you ever been to Colorado before, Vic?
Yeah.
Well, where'd you go?
We went to Georgetown. Yeah.
Yeah, Mrs. Peete has a friend that lives out there.
Yeah, that was during the Yellowstone trip. Yeah, it was me and my parents, and we drove all the way.
Oh yeah, that's right. That was a couple of years ago, right?
Yellowstone. So yeah.
Right. How was that? I would like to go there too.
That was fun. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the weather while we were there wasn't that great. It was cloudy and rainy. It was kind of cold. So, but yeah.
Did you get to see any what kind of wildlife did you get to see? Like bears or elk or anything?
Yeah. I saw some elk,
mm-hmm.
and I saw some sheep, like some of the
sheep.
The bighorn sheep, or the pronghorn.
Yeah, that's
sheep.
right.
Yeah, I didn't see any bears, but we saw buffalo. Yeah, lots of buffalo. Yeah.
Yeah, Mrs. Peete has a friend that lives out there. She's always inviting us out there. We just haven't gone out there yet.
Yeah.
But I think she lives in Denver.
Yeah.
Or somewhere around there.
Yeah. Did you see any of the Denver Broncos game yesterday, or at least heard about it? About how the Giants blew. They were up 26-8, and the Broncos came back, scored 33 points.
Yeah,
in the fourth
I
quarter.
actually watched the game. Yeah. Yeah, I watched the game. I actually bet on the game too. I still won my bet. Because the Giants were 6-point underdogs, and they lost, but they didn't lose by more than 6. And plus, because I made that trade with you on fantasy, I've got Cam Scatterby on my fantasy team now.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I will be in Grizz country by Friday. Missoula, Montana. I am coming. That's another place I'd like to go. Is Montana.
Right. Does Pete McGaha live in Montana?
No, he lives in North Carolina.
Yeah, because I know he keeps he's always talking about Montana. So.
I don't know if he's from there. Is that where you're from? He said I'm going home. Maybe that's where he's from. But he lives in Maggie Valley, North Carolina, right by Cherokee. He's got a place out there, he says. That's cool. Is it expensive? I wonder what does land go for in Montana? If you wanted to buy I don't know, 5 acres, 6 acres, 10 acres. Let's say 10. Is it expensive? Out in the middle of nowhere?
Yeah.
I got to imagine it's not that expensive. Because there's a lot of it. It's cheap, but you got to buy in bulk. What do you mean buy in bulk? Hundreds of acres at a time, or even thousands? I don't need much. All I would want, for a getaway, if you're to go for a couple of months a year or whatever, during the summertime probably. I don't know if I want to go up there in the wintertime. I have a nice little cabin on 10 acres. 50 to 100. 50 to 100 for 10 grand an acre.
100 for 10.
10 grand an acre.
Yeah, so that would cost you and to buy 100, that would be $1 million. Yeah.
Yeah, that's not cheap.
Yeah.
I mean, it's cheap for 100 acres, but
Yeah, so you pay $1 million for 100 acres. Well,
17 beaver pelts per acre.
yeah, there's gonna be 40. Yeah, 40 acres and a mule. Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe one day I can afford 50 acres. That's $500,000. Not anytime soon. Unless I hit the lottery. Less land, but we'll have a house on it, and that can get pricey. Yeah. Well, they know how to build a house, though. Have I tried bison steak before? Yeah.
Yeah,
My favorite.
I've had it before. Yeah.
Yeah, my favorite steakhouse
Yes.
here in Charleston's
Yes.
got it.
Yeah, it's
It's
good.
it's really
yeah.
good. Yeah. Most steakhouses have, especially if it's a nice steakhouse, have bison now. That used to be kind of a thing, like oh my God, we had bison 20 years ago. Now all of them have it. Have I ever won a scratch off? Yeah. I mean, I don't think I bought a scratch off ticket in probably 20 years, but we didn't even get the lottery in South Carolina till probably right around the turn of the century, right around 2000 or something, or right around there. And so when it first came here, everybody was buying them because it was new. So I bought some and won some, but no, I don't play scratch off tickets. I don't even play the regular lottery. My lottery is betting on football. There's a guy that I used to work with, though, that every time we stopped at a gas station to fill up the truck or whatever during work, he would go in there and buy a big handful of lottery tickets, and he won 10 grand on one scratch off one time. Like a $20 scratch off or whatever. He won $10,000.
Right. Yeah. I wonder what's the most that Carolina jackpot has ever won.
I don't know. I'm sure he's said before. Well, he used to do that thing where that's how he started his channel. So he would buy an entire book of scratch offs. And I guess if there was a big winner in there or whatever, he would split. I forget how he did. He did it with the viewers. They would all pull their money together to buy a book of scratch offs, and then if they hit something big, they would all split the money, which sounds complicated to me with people on the internet. But anyway, I don't know. I'm sure he's probably hit a couple of big ones by if you're scratching off, hundreds of scratch off tickets per time, you're bound to hit one big one eventually. How am I doing in fantasy football? I'm 2-3. I got some of my best players are out. I had Lamar Jackson. He was a fucking ringer, and he's been.
Yeah, I had Lamar
he's been
Jackson.
out.
Yeah, I had Lamar Jackson too. I think that was in. And then I also had.
You didn't have him in my league because I got him. I've had him.
Yeah, well, I mean, in the in Ballard's league.
You got a different league, yeah.
Yeah, and then in the and then the league that we're both in, I also had Joe Burrow, but luckily I had Daniel Jones. So
yeah, and then I gave you Trevor Lawrence for Scatapoo.
Yeah.
And then also I had a Marion Hampton who was a ringer, and he's on IR now. I don't think he comes back for another. I don't know when he comes back.
Yeah, I had Terry McLaurin. He plays for Washington in one of my two leagues, but yeah, he's been hurt the whole season. So
Well, Robert made this league, and he made it a 20-person league. That's too many people. There's not enough players. I mean, if you got one injury, you're screwed. You know, Vic?
Yeah, I know, yeah.
So I think 10 is probably the right amount of number per league. I think 10's fine. That's enough players for everybody to have decent players and to be able to move them around if somebody gets hurt. But, I mean, if your quarterback gets hurt, unless somebody's willing to trade something for it, you can't go on the waiver wire and find even a quarterback that starts. So, I mean, they're going to get 0 points.
Right. Yeah. So it's luckily, for the in the Ballard one, I had Lamar Jackson, and then I also had Michael Penix. So I'm starting Michael Penix right now. So
Last week I lost to Millis Vanillis, and Millis Vanillis, he started like 2 or 3 players that didn't even play, and I still lost.
So yeah, I've been doing good with quarterbacks. Luckily, I was able to draft 2 starting quarterbacks in both leagues. So that was good for me. But yeah.
It's a long season, Dylan. Wait till you get a couple of injuries. You'll be screwed too.
There was 1 week when I didn't even have a quarterback in the Ballard League. I didn't even have a quarterback 'cause the Falcons were on a bye and Lamar was out. Yeah, I ended up losing to Ballard's mom that week.
You lost to Ballard's mom?
Yeah, because I didn't even have a quarterback. Yeah.
Ballard's mom plays?
Yeah.
Wow. I don't know if I'd be going around. I don't know if I'd be going around advertising that I lost to Ballard's mom on the internet.
So I didn't even have a quarterback for that week. So
lost to Ballard's mom. All right, Vic, I got to shut it down early today. I got to go pick up my son from school and take him to work. Pete Jr. starts a new job today.
Yep.
Yeah.
So you got to take your kid to work day. Yeah.
I got to take him and pick him up tonight at like 10. So I don't know if I'm going to be able to do my call-in show or not. Mrs. Peete gets back. She's been in Philadelphia for 5 days. So she flies back in late tonight. She said if she lands on time, that she'll be able to pick him up on the way home because where he works is right on the way home from the airport. But if she doesn't land on time, then I got to go pick him up, which means that's right during my show.
Yep.
Which I get this kid's got to get a license ASAP. I'm not going to be carting this kid all over town. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Anyway, yeah, his first day of work is today, so I got to go pick him up and take him over there. Because he doesn't have a license yet. So. All right, Vic, what you got going on? You got a show today?
Do I have a show today? No, I think, I guess Celine is doing his show today. And then, so since Nate is in Colorado, I don't know if he'll be able to do the
Vic and Nate show.
Shit show. So I guess there will be no. So I guess there will probably be no shit show. I'm guessing. But,
yeah. All right. Well, we'll keep an eye out for it anyway. All right, Vic. Have a good day, man. Thanks for coming on.
Yeah. Okay. Bye, Pete.
All right. There you guys have it. Thank you for tuning in for the last hour. It was amazing and fantastic. We got to see the parking lot of where Nate is staying for a wedding. That was awesome. Anyway, yeah, like I said, if I'm able to come on and do the call-in show tonight, I will. If I'm not, for some reason, I'll make a community post, and then you guys can figure that out. But if I am on, it'll be right at 10 o'clock, as usual, as planned. All right, everyone, have a great rest of your day.